Good morning, student. Today I am going to start new topic vector or cross product of two vector. And student, you have already studied the scalar product of two vector and its formula is vector A dot vector B, which is AB cos theta. So in the same way, here we have to define the vector or cross product of two vector. So vector or cross product of two vector can be defined as the vector whose magnitude is equal to the product of the magnitude of two vector and sine of the angle between them, and whose direction is perpendicular to the plane containing two vector and is given by right hand rule. So once again, vector product or cross product of two vector can be defined as the vector whose magnitude is equal to the product of the magnitudes of two vectors and sine of the angle between them, and whose direction is perpendicular to the plane of two vector and which is given by right hand rule or right hand screw rule. So student, if theta be the angle between vector A and vector B, so vector product or cross product of two vector can be written as vector A cross vector B, which is AB sin theta and unit vector n. This is the formula of vector product or cross product of two vectors. So two vector A and B, angle between them is what? Theta. So vector A cross vector B, which is equal to AB sin theta and unit vector n. N is the unit vector where n is the unit vector perpendicular to the plane, where n is the unit vector perpendicular to the plane of vector A and vector B, and direction of vector A cross vector B, which is found with the right hand rule, and direction of unit vector is same as the direction of vector A cross B. So we can say that direction of A cross B is the same as the direction of unit vector, and unit vector which is perpendicular to the plane of vector A and B. So direction of vector A cross vector B can be determined by two rules, and rules for determining direction of A cross B. And student, first one is what? Right handed screw rule to find the direction of vector A cross vector B, and second one is what? Right hand thumb rule. So what is right hand screw rule to find the direction of A cross B? And student, see the diagram here. Here vector A and B, angle between them is what? Theta. Vector A and B which are in the plane of paper, and direction of vector A and B which is perpendicular to the plane containing vector A and vector B. So first rule for determining the direction of A cross B, which is right handed screw rule. So this is the diagram of screw, and student listen carefully how you will find the direction of A cross B by right handed screw rule. So student, if a right handed screw if a right-handed screw is placed with its axis perpendicular to the plane containing vector A and B, and screw is rotated from vector A to vector B through a small angle theta, so the direction of screw advances. So the direction in which screw advances give the direction of vector A cross B. And student, suppose that screw is rotated from right hand. If screw is rotated from right hand from A to B, so you can see that screw is advances in perpendicular to the plane containing A cross B. And second rule, that is what? To find the direction of A cross B, that is right hand thumb rule. And student, this rule can be stated as, if we curl our right hand fingers in such a way that, if we curl our right handed fingers in such a way that if they point in the direction of rotation from vector A to vector B, then our stretching thumb give the direction of vector A cross B. Or in general, if the stretching finger which is in the direction of the first vector, and you rotate it in the direction of this curling finger, rotate from first vector to second vector, then stretching thumb give the direction of A cross B. And suppose that if first vector is B and second vector, that is what, A, and we again rotate it from what, first vector to second vector, so direction of A cross B, that is what, perpendicular to the plane of A and B, which is inward, and here direction of A cross B, which is perpendicular to the plane A and B, which is outward. And student, here N is the unit vector and its direction is perpendicular to the plane containing A cross B. So there will be two rules for determining the direction of A cross B, that is what, right handed screw rule, and second one is what, right hand thumb rule. With this we can find the direction of two vectors, vector A cross vector B. And student, formula for vector or cross product of two vector, vector A cross vector B, which is AB sin theta, unit vector N. And property of vector product of two vector. So property of vector product, vectors product. So first property, that vector product is anti-commutative. Vector product is anti-commutative. It means it does not obey the commutative law. It means vector A cross vector B can be written as minus vector B cross vector A. So first property of vector product is anti-commutative. A cross B, which is equal to minus B cross A. Second property student, vector product is distributive. Vector product is distributive over addition. So vector product is distributive over addition, and we may write here A cross B plus C, which is written A cross B plus A cross C. Next property, student, vector product of two parallel or anti-parallel vectors. Vector product of vectors product of two parallel or anti-parallel vector is null vector. Vector is null vector. So vectors product of two parallel or anti-parallel vectors is null vector. Means what? Vector A cross vector B, you know the formula, that is what? AB sine parallel vector, angle between them is what? 0 degree. Anti-parallel vector, angle between is what? So 0 degree or 180 degree and unit vector. So students, sine 0 degree or 180 degree 0. So this value comes out to be, that is what? 0 and unit vector n. And when 0 is multiplied by vector, so null vector comes out to be that, and this null vector can be represented by what? 0 vector. So that is what? If two vectors, vector product of two parallel or anti-parallel vector is null vector. Next property, fourth property, student, vector product of vector with itself. Fourth property, vector product of vector product of vector with itself is also a null vector. Also a null vector. Same way, vector product of vector with itself means what? Vector A cross vector A, angle between them is what? 0. So student, you know that if vector A cross vector A, which is written as A sine 0, unit vector, that is what? N, and that is what? Sine 0 0, and unit vector, that is what? When 0 is multiplied vector, null vector comes out to be, the null vector is denoted by 0 vector, that is what? A cross A, that is what? So vector product of vector with itself is also a null vector. Next student, fifth property, magnitude of two vector, magnitude of product of two vector, product of two vectors which are perpendicular to each other, So that is what? Magnitude of vector A cross B. Magnitude means what? A cross B, their magnitude, and formula for that is what? A, B sine, and angle between them is what? Theta, that is what? 90 degree. Sine 90, and student, unit vector, their magnitude, that is what? Unit vector, their magnitude, that is what? Unit vector, their magnitude is written as what? 1. So that is what? A cross B, vector A cross B, which is written AB sin theta in unit vector, but we have taken magnitude. So magnitude of A, that is what A, magnitude of B, that is what B, and sin, that is what 90, and magnitude of unit vector, you know that magnitude of unit vector, that is what 1. So that is what vector A cross vector B can obtain vector AB. It means what? It comes out to be that magnitude of product of two vector, magnitude of vector product, magnitude of vector product of two vector which are perpendicular to each other, which is equal to product of magnitude of two vector AB. So mod A cross B vector, which is AB vector, which is mod A cross B vector, which is AB. Next property, that is what? Vector product of unit vector. Next, that is what? Vector product of unit vector. Vector product of unit vector. You know that unit vector, vector product of unit vectors. And student, you know that along x axis, y axis and z axis, along x axis unit vector I, along y axis unit vector j, along z axis unit vector, that is what? K. And angle between them is what? 90 degree. And angle between them is what? Angle between them is 90 degree. So all, if two axes, their angle between them is what? 90. So student, vector product of unit vector. So first we write I cross j, student. I cross j, which is written, that is what? AB sin A, magnitude of I, that is what? 1, magnitude of j, that is what? 1, and angle between x axis and y axis, that is what? 90, sin 90, and unit vector, that is what? N, according to formula, vector A cross vector B, which is AB sin theta, unit vector N, and this will be what? 1 sin 90, that is what? 1. So that is what? Only unit vector. And student, what is N? N is the unit vector. N is unit vector perpendicular to the plane containing two vectors. So here first vector unit vector, that is what? I. Second vector, that is what? Unit vector j. And perpendicular to this two unit vector, that is what? Unit vector I, x along x axis, unit vector j, x along z axis, and perpendicular to the plane of x and y, that is what? Towards z axis. So one thing should be remembered, that in place of unit vector n, perpendicular to the plane containing unit vector I cap, unit vector j cap, which is indicated along x axis as well as what? Y axis. So perpendicular to the plane containing unit vector j, I and j, which is along what? K axis. So it can be written as, so in place of n we can put, that is what? This is what? Unit vector k. So I cross j comes out to be, that is what? I cross j, which is unit vector k, because perpendicular to the plane containing x axis and y axis, where unit vector I and j are attached, and it's a perpendicular plane along what? Z axis, and z axis unit vector, that is what? K. So I cross j, that is what? K. In the same way, student, j cross k, similarly j cross k can be written as 1 sin 90, and perpendicular to the plane containing unit vector j and k, here y axis, either z axis. So perpendicular to the plane of y and z axis, that is what? X axis, and x axis unit vector, that is what? We have written I. So j cross I, that is what? J cross k, that is what? Unit vector I. So student, next unit is vector product of unit vector k cross I. So k cross I comes out to be that, student, again 1 sin 90, angle between z axis and x axis, that is what? 90 degree, and perpendicular to the plane containing z axis and x axis, which is what? Y axis, and y axis unit vector, that is what? J. So k cross I comes out to be that is what? J. So this is the vector product of unit vector I cross j comes out to be unit vector k. Unit vector j cross unit vector k comes out to be what? Unit vector I. And unit vector k cross I comes out to be what? Unit vector j. And student, it can be written in summarized way. In summarized way, it can be written as that is what? I cross j, unit vector I cross j, or unit vector I cross j comes out to be that is what? K. J cross k comes out to be that is what? I. And k cross I comes out to be that is what? J. And student, one diagram, if anti-clockwise rotation is taken place, suppose that I, that is what? J, and that is what? K. So that is what? Anti-clockwise rotation taking place. So that is what? Taken to be positive. I cross j, that is what? K. J cross k, that is what? I cross j, k cap. And j cross k, I cap. And k cross I, that is what? J cap. So in general we can draw the diagram, that is here I cap, that is j cap, and that is what? K cap. Anti-clockwise taken to be what? Positive. It means what? I cross j, anti-clockwise direction, the value comes out to be vector product of unit vector I cross j, which is taken to be what? K, which is positive. J cross k, which is taken to be positive, I, and k cross I, which is taken to be what? J. So anti-clockwise direction, which is taken to be what? Positive I cross j, positive k, j cross k, positive I, k cross I, positive j, and clockwise direction taken to be what? I, that is what? J, and that is what? K. If clockwise is rotation taking place, so I cross k, that is what? Negative comes out to be I cross k minus j, k cross j minus I, j cross I minus k. So anti-clockwise direction, vector product of unit vector taken to be what? Positive, and clockwise vector product of unit vector is taken, which is what? Negative. So student, in this way we can write, that is what? Here I cross k, clockwise direction taken to be what? Negative. I cross k, angle between them is what? 90, but direction is what? I cross k, that is what? Minus j. See here, k cross I plus j, but I cross k minus j, k cross j K cross J, that is what? K cross J, clockwise direction, minus I. And J cross K, that is what? Plus I. But K cross J, minus I. And last one is what? J cross I. So J cross I, clockwise direction, J cross I, which is what? Negative, minus K comes out to be that is minus K. So see, J cross I minus K, I cross J plus K, J cross I minus K, J cross K I, K cross I, J cross K, K cross J, J cross K positive I, and K cross J minus I cross K minus J, and K cross I plus J. So anti-clockwise direction, vector product of unit vector taken to be positive, and clockwise direction, vector product of unit vector is taken to be what? Negative. And student, another next property, that is what? I cross I. I cross I means what? Unit vector 1, angle between them is what? 0. So that is what? So it comes out to be what? Null vector. Sin 0, 0. And 0 is multiplied by unit vector, null vector. So I cross I, null vector. Similarly, J cross J also comes out to be what? Null vector. And K cross K, that is what? And it also comes out to be, that is what? Null vector. And if we take a magnitude of I cross A, so that will be what? 0. So we can write that I cross I, J cross J, and K cross K, that is what? Null vector. So you must note down in your copy, N is unit vector, and if sin 0, 0, and if 0 is multiplied by unit vector, null vector is obtained, and null vector is also known as what? 0 vector. So I cross I, J cross J, K cross K, that is what? 0 vector. And next property, student, next property, that is vector product of two vector. 7. Vector product of two vector product of two vectors can be expressed in terms of vector product of two vectors can be expressed in terms of their rectangular component, as a determinant It means what? Vector product of two vectors can be expressed in terms of their rectangular component, which can be shown as a determinant. So we can write it. What is determinant? Form vector A cross B, which is written as in the form of determinant. Symbol of determinant, that is what? Two parallel lines, and here we use I cap, J cap, K cap. Rectangular component of two vector AX, AY and AZ, BX, by and bz. This is the determinant form of rectangular component of vector A and vector B, means vector product of two vector. And you know that vector A, that is what? Vector A, that is what? Ax I cap plus Ay j cap plus Az k cap. And vector B, you know that Bx I cap plus By j cap plus Bz k cap. And student, if you want to find rectangular component of vector A, that is what? Ax I cap plus Ay j cap plus Az k cap, you know that. Vector B equal to Bx I cap plus By j cap plus Bz k cap, you know that. In terms of determinant, this rectangular component, when we take a vector product of two vector A cross B, so their rectangular component can be expressed in term of determinant. So this is the what? Determinant. I cap, j cap, k cap, both are common. I cap, j cap, k cap, and Ax, Ay, Az, Ax, Ay, Az, Bx, By, Bz. So this is the determinant form of vector product of two vector, vector A cross vector B, which can be in terms of determinant.